What's up, y'all? It's your boy South Central. We got another banger. For this review, I might get 1,000 lashings from Dr. Umar. Watch this reaction, you see what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Move the mask, it's a European, whether it's an LGBT person, whether it's a Republican, whether it's a conservative, the face is the same. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna shut up after this. What I'm saying is the people who funded most of our issues, the people that's complaining about the issues or the black fatigue, 9 out of 10 times funded it, enabled it, or ignored it happening on their watch. That's a fucking fact. So I'm not going to sit here and bang the drum all day on the results of years of specific laser pointed animosity towards a people, whether it be economically, whether it be spiritually, whether it be politically. It's documented. So to hear black men just totally forget that, it's just weird to me. And that is some cool shit. Period.
Now, first of all, I want to say black fatigue, niggas got black fatigue with niggatry. All right. It's not just a white person thing, bro. It's an American thing. Niggas are tired of niggas showing up, unaliving other people in parties, right? California just recently had that. Niggas is tired of niggatry. It is what it is, bro. Has nothing to do with just white people. Y'all so laser focused, especially these pro-black wokety woke mother effers, so laser focused on white people. You're not watching your own back of your own people, right? And we're gonna get more into it, but I just had to say that because I'm tired of people pinpointing black fatigue as if white people are only tired of black people. Nigga, we're all tired of the foolery, right? We're tired of the bull crap. All right, we're tired of it. The culture is F.
Do you still feel like that in 2025? Like,
yes,
we can do whatever we can do? Really?
You said I feel like what you said. What you think that basically you saying what racism still here?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, are they? Yeah, of course it is. Does that mean I can't function?
On your neck.
Listen, first of all, this is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna talk dumb shit. Just because, hold on, bro. I'm too grown for the dumb shit. We're not gonna pretend that racism is not alive because there's not a cross burning on my fucking lawn and there's not a noose on my neck. The European is smarter than that. See, y'all be trying to dumb down and hold on, bro.
What society do you feel like you need to be?
Let me finish, bro, because this question is goofy.
You're still living in America with your jersey on,
bro. You're what you're.
Let's give my boy. JayBe
shit like that.
Marco, bro. At the end of the day, you so comfortable in this country that you're not realizing the benefits you have up under. You so busy complaining. And not moving forward. And I'll say that young black people should not listen to folks like this. Look how mad aggressive he is and how angry he is towards JayBe Reacts because he doesn't feel this victim mindset. He's a permanent victim and nothing you can tell him about that. So when you talk, and this is where the coon talk comes from. They had a whole conversation about coonery, where the word stem from. And it's very much needed because black people like to use that derogatory term to other black people that don't agree with victimhood and don't agree with, okay, our ancestors were slaves. Okay, now what are we doing? You got to live in it. You got to breathe in it. You got to talk about it every day. You got to let it affect what you got going on. Okay, this is what they want. But if you talk out against it and say, we were slaves, but we killing one another now. Like, what's up? We unaliving our babies at the like, we keeping our population at the same rate because we unaliving each other so crazy. We might go down in numbers because of what's going on, what we doing in the streets. But when it comes to these woke black folks, they want to beat you down into submission. What you mean? You don't know what bro? Stop complaining, bro. Stop complaining. If you hate America so much, go home, wherever that is. Go home to Africa. Pick your country. Figure it out. Stop complaining, bro. We don't like permanent victimhood. Men don't complain over and over. What we do is find solutions. You're not gonna keep complaining about what happened in our past and not do nothing about it. You're just a woman just complaining at this point, bro. Come on, man.
Talking to some. Where you from? Where you from?
From Georgia, bro.
Exactly. So, like I was saying, bro, y'all niggas be talking. No, I'm gonna get to that.
I don't have a victim mindset,
bro. And the biggest victim mindset is in the South. So I ain't got no victim mindset at all. It's a difference. See, that's the difference. See, that's the difference. You think because somebody can articulate an issue that means they're a victim.
It's not
That's
about
some coon
articulation.
shit.
It's the thing
That's some coon shit.
Hey, one second. Let's get Jay. 1 second. Let's get Jay interrupted.
All right, go ahead. You got it.
Yella can respond, and then Shaka, and respectfully after the clock, we have to pass the ball.
I want y'all to see, right? Y'all, you're non-black individuals. I want you to see how this word coon is meant to keep black people in line that don't agree with this victim mentality. They use this like a sword. They use it like a sword to push you back into submission. What are you talking about? You're not a victim? What? Coon. This is why you can't talk to people like that. I'm just being 100%. I agree with JayBe Reacts. If you really oppressed and there's so much going on in your life to where you can't come from the bottom and reach the top, get up out of here. Find me somewhere better. Find me somewhere better, man.
All more to Dr. Williams, Miss Meeca, Blu-ray, and the people that be quiet. Okay, so let's get it out of the way. Jay interrupted. Illa can reply, and then we get Shaka if he comes back. I don't know if he dropped or not, but we'll pass him the ball if he comes back to the court. Go ahead, Jay.
I really want to pick Philosophical's brain because it sounds like you have an issue with, I'm guessing, the premise of America. What system do you feel like would be probably best for the people of America, whether it be black or not?
First of all, I don't have a problem with everything in America. I can love somebody. Just like if I have a girlfriend or boyfriend, pause. If I have a homie and I got people, I could love them and still say, yo, bro, I don't like when you talk like this. I don't like when you do this. I don't like the fact when I come over, you won't put your dog up. Do that mean that's not my friend? So, but that's what I'm saying. That question in itself is just mad goofy because you're grown as hell. So we can have an issue, bro. We can have an issue. What we're talking about, white Americans. Are we fucking retarded?
What I'm trying to say is
the fact that I'm talking about, bro, I'm talking about discrimination. I'm talking about an environment. White people don't have to come outside with a burning cross for me to know that they're having antagonistic. Now, I ain't gonna say white people because it ain't just white people. The people that run the country, the government, the big pharma, big corporations. So those three entities, have racist sentiment, period. They are not made on behalf of the betterment of any people, whether they're black or white, but definitely not us.
Okay, for sure. Everybody's playing the same game, but sometimes I feel like we internalize our own feelings and project them onto somebody else that you don't even know and say, yeah, he don't like me because I'm black. No, that motherfucker.
But I'm not saying that. But that's what you're explaining. What you're displaying.
Illa, 1 second, Illa. You have to let him land.
He's saying shit I ain't saying.
No, absolutely. But when he stops breathing, you can reply and say, I didn't say that. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of blacks internalize their own feelings and project them onto white people, where I'm gonna be honest, a lot of whites is not having their foot on your neck in today's age. We're doing a lot better than a lot of white people, just being honest. You have the opportunity to do that. It's just up to us. That's why I don't like the victim mindset. You can do whatever you want to do. You can get 2-3 jobs if you want to. You can work your ass to death. So all this victim mindset, the white man doing this and doing this behind the scenes, bro, I don't want to hear that in 2025.
Right.
Get your ass up and do what you need to do. Easy as that. I do a lot of shit. The white person ain't stopping me from doing it.
Thanks.
That's how
that has nothing to do with the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm glad you was able to get that off your chest. What I'm talking about, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. We all know we got to work. We all know we got to get up. You're talking about an individual's progress as a person. We all can do that. I'm talking about hold on. You talk. I ain't say nothing. We're talking about a group of people with upward mobility. That takes more than just pulling up your pants by your bootstrap. That takes policy change. That takes legislation. That takes a lot of things to go. And in this,
bro, you double speaking, gang. You literally said you can get up off your ass, and we all know that, right? You said we can get up off our ass and we can make a change. But the boogeyman. It's not no set. Point the fucking finger. Who is it? Tell me who it is. It's the boogeyman. It's the boogeyman. Big Pharma is keeping you down. All right, how they keep me down when I didn't have to take the inoculation? I could have. No, I didn't. How these white men, the powers that be, is keeping me down when I'm able to feed my family every day? It goes down to how far do you want to make it in this country to where people are holding you back from? Like, what are you trying to do? Become president? Like, what's stopping you from doing what you want to do personally? Because I'm eating. JayBe Reacts eating. Basically, all y'all on this panel should be good at this point because y'all got a little bit of clout. You know what I'm saying? You can monetize that. You can do your thing. What's the problem? You can't keep complaining with no results, bro. At this point, you a nagging woman, bro. We learned that from from being raised by our mothers. And he said his mother was with another woman. I'm not pointing a finger at him, but it's like, bro, that's women tendencies. Stop fucking complaining without no results. You just gonna keep complaining all day. I don't want to hear that, bro. That's not what men do. We don't sit around and crowd around and talk about our problem with no solutions. And everybody just, all right, break. We hate the white man. They got a foot on their neck, and there's nothing we can do about it. But we gonna keep complaining about it, nigga. If you got a resolution to this situation, or you got a better situation in this situation we got right now, get up out of here, bro. We ain't nobody holding you back. You got a first class ticket, bro. We're privileged people in this country, but yet we keep complaining. Why? Now you're just a nagger. You're a nagger, bro. Sounds a little bit like I ain't gonna get into that, but you nagging a lot, bro, and I'm tired of that, bro. Stop nagging. That's why we don't listen to you.
Country, there's a force that stops our people from unifying and moving upward. They're not stopping an individual. You can get a contract for the Dallas Cowboys.
Stop lying. What's stopping other niggas from making it out? It's other niggas. Stop. I'm from there. I'm from South Central, bro. Gang bang Central, nigga. Ain't nobody stopping us from moving up but us. Nigga, you know how many niggas I have to step over to get to where I'm at right now? I didn't even think I was gonna make it to fucking 18. It's a blessing I made it to fucking 16. I always picture myself dying. Another nigga standing up over me. Not no white man. We not worried about no white man. White man, we worry about the pain that we put on one another, bro. You talking about something that doesn't add up. Majority of predominantly black areas, bro, we beefing with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Look at these hood. They got so much phones nowadays. Niggas gladly putting their beef out on the internet. Look at these hood vlogs. Look at in California. Look at these hoods, hood to hood, banging and you know what I'm saying, crossing out other hoods. And they beefing with other black hoods. That's the one who killed their homie. That's the one who took their family away from them. That's the one who unaliving people at the parties. We not worried about where the fuck the white man at. We holding each other back before we get out of the mindset, because they indoctrinated us at a young age, right? I started banging when I was 15, 16. And I always was talking about banging when I was in elementary, because I went to the same elementary that they basically recruit us from. In order to get out that mindset, you have to be alive to see it. You got to be alive to see that it was all a lie. We do it to one another. So stop blaming the white man. There ain't no white man near us. Nobody near us but us. Before we even make it to see that we were all lied to, and that this gang banging shit is a psyop and this bull crap, and these other dudes that's supposed to be our big homie gets us in trouble, and most of them are snitches anyways. We the only ones keeping each other down gracefully. It has nothing to do with no white man. White man is out the way. Out the way. I'm more scared of black people than I'm scared of any white man, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, because niggas ain't got nothing to lose. Plus, it's the culture. Y'all sitting here, and I think that most of y'all not even tapped in with these hoods, bro. If you tap in, you'll see how deep this shit is, to where it's not even fixable, gang. It's like, this point, it's not even fixable. You get who you can get. Other than that, leave it alone. You niggas is pro-blackity black, but y'all not understanding the root of this problem. And it's us, because nobody else around us. We looking for a savior, and since you blaming them for every goddamn thing, you want them to save us? That's what you waiting for, and I'm pissed because I'm tired of it. You want them niggas to save? It's like you begging for help, nigga. Who you want to help us when we know the truth? When I was gang banging, we knew the truth. We talk about this shit every day. Oh yeah, the white man used to do it. We talk about history and all this bullshit, but it doesn't matter. So what? Them you type of niggas that talk about this, oh, pro-blackity black shit that check out in the hood, nigga. Bro, you're just another guy. You're just another fucking preacher. Shut up. Who cares? Where the ops at though? How many niggas you scored on? Scoring is how many niggas you done killed? Huh? What's our tally? Huh? What them niggas hanging out at? We not worried about what you talking about. We don't care about no white man. We worried about getting the ops. We worried about staying alive, getting to how we live. Fuck you talking about? Stop playing with us, bro. I hate this. I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but I hate niggas like this. I do, because they deviating from what's the real problem. They can't look at us and solve it. We'll never solve this fucking problem. It's gonna be generations of this shit keep going. You'll see this shit on the news. Some of this shit make the news, some of it don't. But this shit gonna keep going, because you got niggas like this that's gonna keep pointing the finger elsewhere. Oh, it got like this because of this. It just happened because nobody give a fuck. My auntie dead. The baby's getting murked. Why the fuck do I care about what you have to say? And this is a real black person, the ones you supposed to be sticking up for, the one you speaking out against, and the boot is on it. Fuck all that. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do to help us now? What you gonna do to help me get out this situation now? That's why you need to listen to people like me. I done been through it. I understand I was lied to. Niggas like this gonna cater to you and play games with you and let you blame the white man while you still stuck in that situation, thinking that don't snitch, don't do this, don't do that. You can't speak out against both at the same time, gang. You can't say it's the white man, but at the same time, hey, y'all need to stop doing what y'all doing. No, y'all need to stop doing what y'all doing. Ain't no white man around. Y'all doing it. Y'all the problem. That's not how you solve a problem, by pointing the finger elsewhere. How many lashes I got now? Let comment on that. How many lashes I got?
Boy, you can do that as an individual, but individuals don't move shit. Nations, conglomerates do. So when it comes to us moving in that way, we've always went up against antagonism from the other side. When it comes to upward mobility as a group, as an individual, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
I would say it's mindset. See, those same content creators that you've been talking about, saying that people just speaking off their experiences, those some of the same people that's helped saving a lot of black people out there who happen to be stuck in the same mindset that you're talking about.
What mindset am I talking about? Because let's get clarity on that. Because you keep talking about what mindset am I talking about?
To be a victim and think that white people is just shutting shit down and you can't do anything.
I never said white people were just doing anything. I said big pharma. That's why you need to listen, bro.
But you said it's still under European leadership.
Because who owns big pharma?
Okay, so you're still talking about white people.
But because that's who owns. So all right. So name me this. Since you were so smart, name me a black conglomerate. Name me a black conglomerate that has a lot of stock or has a lot of power in the world, in America, in the world of corporate.
Okay, if you saying big pharma is the problem, it's not specifically attacking black people, bro. It's attacking all Americans. We all have a problem with big pharma. We all have a problem. Whoever you just named, you said you and I hate how you play the game. You play the game, but more than anybody. At the end of the day, it's all of us going through it. Most Americans don't agree with big pharma. All of us know what's going on. Okay, yeah, they might come to us first, but it's not just no. I think we're the most gullible. That's why they come to us first. All right. If niggas start understanding that, these people and we own the government assistance, we vote for them the most. We vote for our own demise. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? It's not their fault for coming in. You seen the video of the black dude that came on the steps and he said, "I don't trust y'all." That's what we could do. That's our own pushback. But the niggas, the majority of niggas doing what they say do and keep voting for them. Do you think they're gonna stop coming? If I'm making money on this side and motherfuckers buying what I'm putting down, you think I'm gonna stop coming that way? The best way is to wake ourselves up. Wake ourselves up. We're the problem. If we keep voting for these people but saying forget these, we vote for this. We vote for people who stand for this and lie to us in our face every single day. We vote for that. You gotta expect that to happen, gang. They're not gonna stop coming this way unless we stop reacting the way that we react to the foolery. So it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you don't want to fucking change, then say that. Because they're not going to stop coming. They're going to keep blitzing. Just like the poor white folks. You think they're not going to blitz that? Just like these illegal immigrants that follow any rule that they say. They come out with something, they know that you're illegal and they know that you keep voting for them. They blitzing that little sanctuary city when you gotta get this little new yeah. You ours. You belong to us. We pay you. Come here and get that. Yeah. Huh? You bet not say no. They coming whoever responding the way they want them to respond. So once you stop responding the way they want you to respond, they stop coming. And they import illegal immigrants. So let's get back into it. How many more lives?
Black people, y'all were talking about black people being victims. We're not victims anymore. When in reality, the people who are in power, based on societal structure, based on the race of the person, is typically how society is shaped. And y'all ignoring that. If the majority of people, if the race of the person in power is white, are they typically going to do what's in the best interest of white people, JayBe? That's all I'm asking. Are they going to do what's in the best interest of a white man?
Okay, if we look at America,
just answer the question.
As a citizen,
JayBe, just answer the question.
As a citizen, am I not supposed to do the same thing that my white counterpart is going to be doing as well?
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you. Be honest.
What are you asking then?
Is English? Is English? Do we originally speak? Indigenous black people speak English? Do we follow Jesus?
In America, I speak English. What are we doing?
I didn't ask you that. Is that are black people were they inherently, not inherently, excuse me, let me take that word. Were we originally speaking English and following Jesus? People that
nigga, that's a stupid ass question, because in every other country, the influence of the country that conquered that country is what language they speak, why they have a heavy ass accent, why they make certain foods. It's not just America where this happened at. Why do y'all keep want to be victims so fucking bad without pointing out the nature of being conquered? Like this is how most countries came about, fighting over and over. And this on the aspect of even tribes. It's a part of human nature. This is what we did before we got civilized. You can't shame the fucking country that conquered you. I'm sorry. Everything happened for a fucking reason. You don't be that fucking spiteful. Go back to where your origins is and see how good they treat you. You don't want to be there, but you want to complain where you at. Consider it a blessing you're not living in Nigeria right now. Consider it a blessing you're not living in one of these African countries where it's a civil war going on. Consider yourself lucky. Stop fucking complaining, because when you're complaining, you're not realizing what you have around you. I mean, 1,000%. Y'all sound like women. Y'all sitting on a gold mine but complaining about what everybody else got. Stop being a bitch, bro. Y'all too old for that. Y'all men. Be men. Be men. Men don't keep doing this shit. Why would you even teach your kids this shit? Don't focus on that, son. Focus on what's in front of you. Yeah, but look at all that's around. Focus on what's in front of you, because where I'm from, if you don't focus on what's in front of you and you focus on everything else, that's how you lose your life. Focus on what's in front of you, man. Worried about all this shit that has nothing to do with what's going on, you caught up now. Now what's in front of you is leaving. The train is left. All you have to do is keep marching. Yeah, you might have to move through a crowd, motherfucker, to get where you at, but go. Stop fucking worried about things that doesn't matter. That's the problem with you black motherfuckers. Y'all just don't stop. Y'all will find some fucking reason to not do what you need to do. And even if you figured it out, Ali or whoever in this black victimhood mentality, even if y'all figured it out, it's not right to teach the kids this shit, because not everybody gonna make it because of what y'all mindset. If I teach what's more compatible with success? If I'm telling the kids, yeah, you went through what we went through as far as in history, bro, it's not like that no more. Push through, you can make it. Or saying, bro, the powers that be won't ever own enough wealth. I mean, even though I might be wealthy, but everybody else ain't gonna own the wealth because black people. What the fuck, bro? You barking up a tree you can't control. You can't control it. All right? Who cares? I'm only gonna do what's in my fucking control, because that's what men do. Everything else, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas are not gonna do what it takes to take ultimate control, and you're not gonna win. So what matters? What matters most is doing what you could do for your family and changing the demographic of your family, or the dynamic of your family. As far as if it was poor and you grew up in an unpleasant neighborhood, you do what's best for your fucking family. Stop complaining. This nigga Fatty is in Portugal complaining about black people problems in America. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Seriously, come from Portugal, get off the fat ass seat, come to the hood. See whatever you talking about, check out. Nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, gang. Nobody cares. That pro-black shit ain't gonna check out in the hood. Niggas will still get you. We don't care about your skin color, gang. We don't care. Obviously, we don't give a fuck. And I'm sweating like a motherfucker right now, bro. I'm about ready to cut this motherfucker off. But like I said, I want to hear Tommy speak, bro. Shout out to my boy JayBe Reacts, though. I love you, man. But at the end of the day, they over here trying to punch on him because they want him to feel the victimhood. Nigga, we were conquered. That's what it comes with. Sorry, Spaniards conquered Mexico. You thought Mexico talk like that? No, they have indigenous language as well. Most of that is rooted out. That's how it goes. Why are the survivors talking? Nigga, I'm lucky enough to fucking survive. Because I promise you, if these slave owners knew, I'm not a fan of it. I said I agree with it. But nigga, if I knew I had somebody in slavery and I knew me unshackling them chains is gonna make them be resentful of me and my grandchildren over and over and over, or the ones that helped us, because majority of white people have to disagree with that mindset in order to change it, because we're not the majority of the population to make a difference. We didn't have war, so thank white people. The same white people you talking about, thank them for unleashing the shackles. Now you blaming their great grandchildren, your great grandchildren about shit that they probably didn't even take a part of. They probably was not even a part of. White people. That's a very broad statement. So you think that they would allow niggas to live, and y'all gonna now keep pointing the finger at their offspring? No, hell no, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers gonna be ungrateful, hateful, and can't get over shit. It happened. You're not that anymore. Shut the fuck up and move the fuck on. I'm tired of the complaining and crying from grown men. This is why we don't get respect here, because niggas still crying. When y'all motherfuckers are so much of a historians, y'all can't understand that it happened every fucking where. Everybody has a little bit of everything. Everybody has a little bit of everything. What is Creole? French. Why is one of the state, Louisiana, full of that? Black people mixed with Creole and all. What's Creole? What do they speak? What's the origin of that? Yeah, everything. Bro, stop. You cut the fuck out, bro. You arguing with history. It ain't gonna never change.
Look like you and me.
I'm gonna be honest. I live in 2025, so I'm not gonna sit right here and say what blacks are speaking and whatnot.
Hey, Jay, this is Jay.
That is strange to even be talking
Jay,
about.
Jay, one second. Hey, Jay, this is not a review. Hey, Jay, Jay, this is not a review. You're talking with real life people. When real life people ask you questions, don't avoid it like a modern woman. Answer that shit. Answer what he asked you. Can't be doing that.
These niggas want to be victims so goddamn bad. They want to be victims so bad. So answer the question. I'm a victim. You got people that's being victimized by shit that doesn't exist, but what our ancestors went through. That's the only thing we can keep talking about. So we're gonna keep talking about it. What? Why does it matter? Why does it matter if predominantly white people rule in this country? Why? It's the reason why you're alive, and if that's the case, they hated you so goddamn much. Why are we even living? Why? You're not talking about that. You keep pinpointing what happened and who runs the wealth and of that nature. That doesn't mean they're going to do the right thing. You got most of these motherfucking billionaire kids are cutting they things off, subscribing to this stupid ass mentality, becoming boy girls and things of that nature. Nigga, they're not living right. But they were doing their best interest. They were doing their best interest. If they were rich and all this other stuff, they would procreate, teach their kids. Don't do what you see on this TV. They're all subscribing to the bullshit game. Most of the kids are subscribing to unaliving people, a death cult. They're subscribing to that, bruh. They're not living a fucking life. They're not doing what's right and being wealthy and taking care of only white people. You are out your fucking mind. Most of these people are only for themselves. That's it. They don't give a fuck about you being white. That ain't gonna stop them from doing what they doing. That ain't gonna stop them from doing what they want to do. When it took the COVID inoculation, do you think that they said, no, white people, y'all stay over here, y'all good. Black people, come here. No, mandatory for blacks. They wanted everybody. Everybody that was gonna listen, they got it. Y'all are missing everything just to become victims. It's hard. It's hard to become a victim. You are so privileged. You got to pick little bullshit shit from the past to validate why you don't have wealth, why you can't make it in life, why you fucking suck. It sucks to suck, bro. It sucks to suck. We got a little bit more of this, man. I'm trying to get my boy JayBe reaction to this and Tommy Sotomayor to do his thing.
A lot of y'all don't even appreciate Africa. That's the
problem. We didn't even mention Africa.
It don't matter. What
you didn't even mention Africa. You didn't even mention the word Africa.
Whatever country you talking about.
JayBe is the reason why we speak English, because a white power structure influenced us. When it picked us up from somewhere else and brought us to this country, and they put us under their societal norms. Is that yes or no?
Possible. Well, nigga, let's talk about tribes. If you was in Africa and you were a part of the Watutu tribe, whatever fuck tribe that they have out there, because they have plenty of other tribes outside of what we know, right? Because I'm not from Africa, so I don't dig too deep into it. My grandfather gave me a little lecture about history and shit like that. Watutsis and whatever rules rule. That's what you're gonna be speaking. Sorry to fuck. That's how it happened. That's how life is. Sorry, that's how it go. And when you lose, you integrate. Simple. Or die. What you want to do? Simple. You niggas complaining about every goddamn thing. Y'all complaining about getting conquered. Then you should have won. You should have fucking won then. If you lose, shut the fuck up. That's how I go.
But at the same time, I'll be honest, I don't subscribe to the whole like the slavery movement. Now that's a deeper conversation, but I don't subscribe to the,
what is there to subscribe to?
The large transatlantic slave movement. I don't exactly agree to it the way how it was actually set up. So that'll be a lot for me to unpack right now.
So you don't speak English because of white man, because of the impact we had from a white colony. That's not why we speak English today.
I'll say yeah, based on the history. I don't know everything. I'm not gonna sit right here and act like I know every bit of history to where it's like, oh yeah, it was exactly white.
I see you, Tommy. Hey, 1 second. Hey, last question for Mila, and then Tommy becomes the main event of the show for the rest of the show because he's on the card. Okay, go ahead, Dila.
And it's funny. I was gonna ask you guys. I was gonna ask Tommy, Meeca, and Jay, what literature have they read to come to the conclusion they have. So it's funny that she brought up a book because I literally bring that book up all the time. You read that book, Michael?
Oh yeah, I also have Dr. Claude Anderson's books. I can go on forever.
So with that being said, there's no way you could have read those books and not understand how the European has a strong hold on what we've become, whether it be intellectually, whether it be economic. I don't see how you can read that literature.
You in a shit complaining about white people. You're in their country saying, why is there so many white people? Y'all are professional complainers. This is why niggas, that's why black fatigue. There it is.
And come to that conclusion. But at least you have some. So you have a frame of reference outside of just Google. Mr. J, what literature have you read in your lifetime as an individual study to give you a higher understanding of your people historically?
We don't give a fuck. All we know that we were slaves. That's the much as you need to fucking know. I don't need to be mad. I don't need to have this so much anger in me to understand what my ancestors went through. I don't need to go into detail, nigga. All I need to know that they were slaves is unfair. We're not slaves anymore. Move forward. He's worried about the future. He's worried about vesting his children and his wealth. Why the fuck do I care about what happened to my ancestors on that level to let it become a burden on my heart that I can't even fix? Like what? It's already been fixed. It's done. What I'm gonna do? Dig them up and dig their slave masters up and whip them? Like what the fuck you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Stop crying. If you hate it so fucking much, go back to your roots, baby. It's a free ticket. You got money. Use whatever money that you get from social media. Go fly into the diaspora and do your thing. Why the fuck are you still complaining? Stop. Y'all too old and grown for this shit, bro. Y'all fucking up the youth. When are we gonna stop complaining and say, bro, we need to stop? We need to start doing better towards ourselves. I said enough shit, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to let Tommy get his in, and I like I said, my boy JayBe, do your thing, man.
Economically or spiritually, for lack of a better word, to give you an independent study of what's going on.
I would say experience and things that I have read and watched. I can't give you a specific book. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these reading.
It's fine. No. This what we not gonna do. Just you answer the question, bro. You don't have to. But this. See how the female have books. Wow. But you got a bunch of excuses. See, this is what I don't like about a lot of brothers on these panels.
But I'm actually successful though. So what are you talking about?
That's fine. I'm glad you got money. That's good. Yeah, but you can have a lot of money, still know who the fuck you are, and still have no knowledge of self. Oprah got a lot of money.
Oprah. He knows who he is. He's a family man that take care of his fucking family and has changed his demographic of how his family grew up. If he grew up poor, XYZ, he's making sure that he's above where he needs to be. Outside of being a fucking victim and knowing who I am, it means nothing. My father died when I was fucking 5 years old. You think I'm gonna be looking at his history and try to figure out how he lived this fucking life, bro? At this point, he's been gone. I'm 31. He's been gone for a long time. Why the fuck am I digging so deep into that? He was a good dad when he was here. Good. But all right, cool. Move on. I'm not worried about that because it's not going to save it. It's not going to do anything for me. What is it going to do for me? I'm a beneficial person. If I'm going to do something, it's got to be in my benefit. What the fuck is that going to do for me? In 2025, what the fuck is that going to do for me, sir? What is it going to do for me? If I'm going to waste my time reading these fucking dumbass books that I don't give a fuck about because it's not going to change nothing about what I got going on. Or niggas shooting, niggas popping shots at me. Or a nigga standing over me, niggas trying to rob me. Why the fuck do I give a fuck? Why do I care? Tell me why. So I can get on this woke black movement? Why? What do you want me to know? What? So I can talk to you about black terminology? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. Niggas in the hood don't give a fuck. Even if they read it, they don't give a fuck. Where the ops at? That's what I'm telling you. You niggas are out of touch. Y'all trying to be the black elites when y'all not tapping in with your own people, knowing what the fuck we validate in the hood. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all just want to keep popping it. Stop popping it. Come check out what we got now. Fuck the utopia that we used to have. Talk about what we got now. Come to the hood. Talk about that. Talk about that. You don't want to talk about that because you don't. It don't fit nowhere else but this internet. This internet shit, black woke bullshit. Nobody care about that. That's not gonna check out in the hood, gang. Like I keep telling you niggas that it's not gonna check out in the hood. So why the fuck does it matter to me? That's where I'm from. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I made it out a lot. I done survived plenty of bullshit. You don't give a fuck about you think I give a fuck about what my ancestors used to eat, what they used to say, how they used to talk? I don't give a fuck. Niggas out of your fucking mind, man. Y'all trying to find any reason to make a nigga a victim. Nobody care about that, gang. Nobody cares about that. Y'all so stuck in the past, you can't move forward. And y'all are part of the problem. Like, you looking at us like we're crazy. You don't know the sign language niggas do? I don't give a fuck about that. It's not going to change the price of tea in China, nigga. What's going to change is me moving forward and doing right for my family. So my family don't have to go through what I went through. Have to duck other niggas. Y'all niggas are a disgrace, bro. Y'all think y'all doing yourself, or the community or whatever the fuck you think it is, utopia or Wakanda, a service by reading these fucking books. It means nothing to me. Yeah, it's good probably for knowledge, but I'm interested in it. I'm not interested in that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy with what my ancestors did. Kudos to them. I'm gonna take what you did for me. I'm gonna run with that shit. You gave me the rock. I'm about to run. I'm about to score with that shit, bro. That's what I'm worried about. You motherfuckers worried about how they grabbed her when they threw the ball. Like I'm playing replay. I want y'all to see how they launched it and what they went through, how many tackles that they dodged. I don't give a fuck. He passed me the rock. She passed me the rock. I'm about to score with this bitch. And I'm gonna teach my son how to score. I'm gonna teach my daughter how to score, nigga. Y'all niggas worry about the wrong things. Y'all trash, bro. Fuck out of here.
Know who you are. What does that mean? What does that mean? Know who you are. What does that mean? Come on.
Know who you are is like know who you are. Like where you are in the world, have knowledge yourself, have knowledge of the bigger picture of why your people are being. That's great. Then that's great, bro. That's great. Okay. But what I'm saying is, we're on the panel talking about issues, right? So it ain't about what you make. It's not about your family, because we're talking to a general populace. Remember how y'all just did this whole long speech about how everybody don't know what stuff means? So we got to explain shit for everybody. So don't bring up your personal accolades, because that ain't got shit to do with the larger picture. That's arrogance. That's ego.
Nigga, you talking about reading books is your personal shit. We don't give a fuck about no books in the hood. We don't give a fuck about what you read and what you kept up on. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga, most of these niggas lost homies, gang. Last month, yesterday, you think they give a fuck about what you got to say? You talking about your accolades. Read a book. The book is the knowledge. We don't give a fuck about knowledge when niggas dying for real. It's real war going on outside, gang. And you niggas talk about books. You need to be knowledgeable. Nobody give a fuck. Niggas get very knowledgeable in the pen. We'll still stick a nigga fast. We'll give the fuck. Good. He's not knowledgeable. Great. Perfect. He's Nation of Islam now. But yet, poking niggas up, taking niggas' life. What's up? You niggas out of touch. You old niggas are out of touch. Talk to the new niggas. Understand what they own. Understand that that's validated. Understand this little back in the past shit. Good. Go back to the past, then, bitch. We don't give a fuck about none of that. What we give a fuck about is ops, huh? That's what we worried about. Ops, going to prison. That's what we own right now. Talk about that. How do we get out of that? Not by knowing history. We don't give a fuck about no history. You can't. It don't correlate with the youth. It ain't gonna check out. I'm telling you, it's not. So you wasting your breath, gang. You wasting it. Stop being a fucking victim, gang. Stop worrying about shit that don't matter to us. You wanna fix the community. The community is the youth. It's not about older niggas. We don't give a fuck. Even I'm 31. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about who I used to be. No. I'm good. Right now, I'm grinding. Because, like, shit, I didn't have it. I got to make sure my babies have it. Me learning history means nothing to me. Sorry. You could dwell on that and let that define you all you fucking want, bro. But if you really want to touch back in with your community and feel good and all this other nature, go back home. Go back home. You don't need to be here. You can't sit here in these white folks' face, in these white folks' country, complaining about the white folks, complaining about white people, even though they made a safe haven for you, your black ass, bro. And you black ass niggas that's complaining, except Fatty. I don't know what he going through, but you talking about our politics like you here. We're enjoying the fruits of our ancestors' labor alongside with the individuals who work hard for us to not be slaves that happen to be white. But yet we still complaining about the white structure. It's not. I don't give a fuck about this nigga white face. It's about his character. He can be white and hate white people, and be for his fucking self. But y'all so stuck in a dumbass maze of victimhood. Get out of it. You're not helping us, bro. You're literally not helping us. I'm sorry.
And that's a fancy way of saying my ass ain't read a motherfucking thing. Hold on. That's a fancy way of saying, I haven't read nothing, and that's fine. But this is what I hate what black men do. Don't diminish what you haven't comprehended. Just because you don't know the history, just because you don't know how white supremacy has affected the modern day because you made some money, don't diminish the idea of even learning about that because your ass ain't read shit. You ain't read nothing.
It's not about
hey, 1 second. 1 second, please. JayBe, you have the chance to respond.
I'm done.
You have the chance to respond, and then Tommy and interrupted. Hila, don't respond back, please. Go ahead, JayBe. Defend yourself.
It's not about money or anything like that, bro. It's about mentality. I grew up in the hood. I grew up poor. It's nothing about me making a certain amount of money or doing this or doing that changes anything. It's about the mentality that the same mentality that I adapted, others can do the same. If we come together and produce that mindset amongst all of us, that will change something. That's what it's about.
Who's arguing that? You just, what's the key word you say? You say come together, right? So that means that's a unified effort, correct, brother? I said earlier that that's the issue that we find a problem in. We find success as individuals, like you have. You found individual success. We have it's proven in this country that when we do try to unify, we are attacked. So obviously there's a huge threat to not us moving individually, but it seems to be a threat to the powers that be in this country.
Where's the accountability? We're attacking each other. Before we get to the top, we murking each other. Fuck are you talking about? There's some great niggas in the hood that can't make it out because they beefing. Some great niggas that want to do great things, that talk about great things. Beefing. Because that's what we taught. That's the culture. Talk about that. Ain't no white man putting his foot on our neck. Ain't no nigga, you got the black Israelites right now. Ain't nobody stepping on their goddamn neck. They out here talking and debating. You telling me other niggas can't? Individualism is what matters. No matter what you think about this white power structure and of that nature, most white people are individualists. Most white people don't agree with this racist shit. That's why we're not slaves. They don't agree with none of that shit. Most white people don't give a fuck about it. Now, if you see too much nigga shit, just like other niggas, we don't want to be around it. They don't want to be around it. They have every right to be. That don't make them racist. They will go into their little cubby hole and love on their family. That's just what it is. Just like I will. If I see too much niggatry, I'm out of here. Sorry, you ain't gonna shoot me up. I'm good. Been through it. I'm good. So they have every right to be anxious about that. You have a utopia mindset. You have a Wakanda mindset. Nigga, is nothing like that, gang. Get that utopia. Like I said, tap in. Go to the hood, see if that shit check out. You 6'7" ass nigga. See if them niggas try to put you down or not. Go to the Jordan Downs. Talk that bullshit, gang. See if niggas picking up on it. Go to Old Block. Go to the GD. Go anywhere you think this shit where predominant black folks is at, outside of politics, and think if that's gonna work. Talk about it. And see if a nigga might not knock you down or try to rob you. Come with them J's on too, though. Don't come stripped up, none of that. Come with all them jewels you got on. See if them niggas really fuck with you for real. Niggas don't give a fuck about you. Come on, man. Nigga, what you think nigga paying for protection for? What you think that check in mean? If you come into the hood, check in. If not, then nigga, yeah. Huh? There's no loyalty where it's at, bro. You playing too much. You playing. And you don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all niggas talking about a utopia. I don't stick up for black people. I don't give a fuck. I stick up for mines. And I know who, and it's people that I know is righteous. That I know that stand up folks. And not every black person is stand up. So I'm not speaking up for no black community. Ain't no such thing as black community. Because you will get got from your own fucking people with no hesitation. You feel what I'm saying? So what's the black community? Why you want to see? Why you can't just do best for you? Do what's best for you. Create your own community with what you got going on as far as your kids. Y'all too focused on everything else. Y'all too focused with everything else to where y'all just sound like y'all complaining and nothing moving. Nigga, stop worrying about the past, gang. Think about the future.
About when we organize more than just one person. So to act like you just said we have to unify, but why? Every time we do that, what happened?
It takes a bunch of individuals to now show to the people. You feel what I'm saying? If it's a bunch of me's, a bunch of yous, or whoever, that in itself can help fix the problem. But if you What is that for?
JayBe, I can't believe you can answer a straight question, my brother.
What do you mean?
I can't. He said, what happens every time these people try to get together? And you say, it takes a bunch of people to build a village and to, like, you can answer the question.
Hold on, but you keep saying, what are these people? Oh, ask it one more time.
What happens when black people, all these people, try to get together to accomplish something for all these black communities and all that? What happens?
What do you mean, what happens?
Oh my God!
You got plenty of black people.
I appreciate you, my brother.
But you got plenty of black people out here doing things, though. What are you saying?
You're talking about individuals. We're talking about a group conglomerate, a group of us, not an individual, bro.
No, hey, friends, we respectfully, it's fine. We're not going to try to. We're not going to.
What are we doing?
No, we're not going to triple tease over here, brother.
No. This is the problem because you feel like white people are so unified that they have a separate America or whatnot. You're trying to do the same thing with blacks. It's not this. Everybody is still individuals. What are you talking about? You just need more.
And that was not the question. And that was not the question. That's the point. That's the point. When women get together, they push it. When Jews get together, they push it. When LGBT get together, they push it. When everybody get together, they push it, give it reparations, give them land, give them policy, change everything. When black people get together, they get the let's kill the black messiah and make sure these motherfuckers stay on their place. That's the point. Answer the fucking question, mama. No. If you can't answer the question, don't talk. Answer the question. What happens?
People confuse ethnicity with race, though, because.
Here we go. Okay, I am confused. Hey, Tommy, you go ahead and got it, Tommy.
Man, what about Minister Farrakhan? What about all those black? What about those black individuals? What about the black Israelites? There's black people mobilizing everywhere, bro. Yeah, I refuse to talk about that because it defeats y'all narrative. They ain't been fucked with, and Minister Farrakhan been around for a long ass time, gang. Long time. Okay, so stop it, man. Y'all niggas complaining. Y'all just complaining to complain. Tommy, let's get it.
All of a sudden, nobody knows about the bombing of Black Wall Street and nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing. No, stay over there. No.
Anything right now. Anything right now. Are we bombing?
JayBe. The best way to predict the future is to look at the past. If you are going to forget everything they did to you, even on last 3-4 decades when they were denying you loans and all that shit, you didn't inherit nothing. You had Jim Crow. You had to go into the back of the bus. If you are going to deny everything that happened before, respectfully, don't talk about nothing, because when people ask you something, you can answer nothing. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Can I ask this?
No. There's no hold on. There's no hold on. Opportunity to answer. You had the opportunity to answer, and you decide to dance. No, it's fine.
Every culture represents.
Hey, friend.
Every culture deal with.
No, hey, friends. 1 second. Let Tommy
deal with the future, bro. That's the problem.
You have to deal with both.
The best way with
both. You have to deal with both.
The best way to predict the future. The best way to predict the future.
Nothing. You ain't. This is what I'm tired of y'all doing.
Come on, man.
Stop telling people who actually. I'm sorry, Fatty. Stop telling people who actually read history, who actually came to an individual narrative of what they see in the opposite society. Tell them why they think the way they think. If you haven't read what I read, if you haven't read what I read, you don't know why I feel how I feel. So stop doing it. You ain't read shit.
Hey, friends.
Nigga, we don't give a fuck about what you read. We don't care. You're not moving forward. You're complaining. You sound like a woman. Nobody gives a fuck about what you read. That's what it don't check out anywhere in black people, bro. In real black folks where it's going down at, that don't check out. Nobody cares. You holding this upper echelon about books that we give no fucks about. If nobody gave a fuck about them books in society, what it's like having a gender studies certificate. Who gives a fuck? So good, you read books. What about your real life? What could you do to apply that and help these young black men that's going through this in their life? You can't do anything about it, so shut the fuck up. You ain't got the answer, Sway. All you doing is popping it. Go to these hoods, try that in the hood, and give them books. See what will change the community, because you had the knowledge for a long time. Share it, motherfucker. See if it worked. And if it don't, I know it's not gonna work. So keep blabbing with your fat mouth, man. All you niggas do is got fat mouths and a whole bunch of literature that nobody give a fuck about. because it won't change the price of tea in China. Yeah, we were slaves. Good. Okay, now what? No, you knowing history means we not slaves anymore. Like, what the fuck? You complaining? You still complaining? What does that do for you? I don't want to be you. If you know all this shit and you still complaining, I don't want to know it. I promise you. I just don't want to fucking know it.
I've listened to a lot, and this is probably the quietest I've been in life.
Thank you very much, Tommy, for being. But
I will say this. It sounded like you had a point, but then if you break it down, you don't. Let me explain.
Who?
You say, I said that's why I said let me explain.
No, who would add the point?
I'm going to tell you, because you stated what did they do to the black movement? It's like the other brother said, we speak English.
Yes,
that ain't what we spoke before. But what he doesn't understand is the only reason we spoke English is because the English won, because many of the blacks don't speak English, they speak French or they speak Spanish. And the only reason a lot of people speak English, hell, the only reason that many of y'all speak English today is because the Germans lost. So those whites didn't speak the same as the other whites. So when you say we speak English, y'all act like the world does, when it literally took the English, a group of white, to beat the other whites in order to gain their supremacy. Same thing happened with the Asians. Same thing happened with the Indian tribes. The bigger tribe beat the smaller tribe. When we talk about the blacks who you say speak English today, they were broken into several different languages in the countries they were from in Africa. So they did not have a united language there. Now, that being said, when you say these things, y'all said the word victim. The guy said, well, if I'm speaking and I'm telling you about what's going on, I'm not being a victim. He's right. So why is it that when you disagree with a black man and he's telling you what's going on, you know what you'll say doing? Crying. And he tell y'all what you did to him, what you said to him. Shut up, quit crying. Secondly, if you are just talking about what's on the scoreboard and explaining how we got to this score, I'm with you. It's not victimhood. You're just explaining. Problem is, when a black person is explaining what's on the scoreboard for black folks, he cooning. He's soft-shoeing. He up there trying to make blacks look bad for the whites, even though all he's doing is telling you what the score is and how we got to this score. It would be nice if every time, and I see how Ali keeps making the joke, but the joke should stop being made because I was proven right and nobody's going to point it out. He was right saying that define something makes it a lot easier to have a discussion about it. And every time y'all have been doing that afterwards, you've proven it. It makes it easier to say, okay, now that we all know what this looks like, we can put it in that bucket. It shouldn't be something that's offensive. The only people who are offended by someone asking them to define it is people that don't know what it means. When the brother was talking about how we should know history, and he said, what books have you read? You don't have an opinion on your own because you ain't read a book. It's niggas up there on the panel right now who've written books. And do you know what that book was? His opinion, motherfucker. Everybody's book is their opinion. So when you read that nigga's book, you know who opinion you now got? His. You done swapped it down. You read 39 niggas' books and you got your own opinion. No, you don't. You like a woman who done laid down with 39 different niggas and got 39 different semens in her. You got all them niggas semen in you. Every book you open about another nigga's thoughts and his life and what he saw is that nigga steaming in your brain. So when you tell everybody how you done came up with something great and you read this, sir, that was somebody guiding you. There's a reason why I live in the South and most Southern niggas are Baptists and they'll fight you over their God, even though somebody told them to be that. When you say, last point, what happened to every black movement? Oh, so Farrakhan and the black Muslims wasn't a black movement? Because they damn sure still exist.
And the CIA infiltrated that shit.
Right on. Hold on. When y'all say this, then he's right. Jay is right. Because every other group got infiltrated. Every one of them.
So why
the government's job is to keep all of its citizens under its thumbs. Every one of them.
So why don't they
anybody that tell y'all this lie that it's about blacks, No, it ain't. JFK wasn't black. The majority of people you know getting their top popped off is white, and white people popping them. Charlie Kirk wasn't black. He popped off. There's every day you turn around, it's some white person getting popped off because he done decided to have a movement that done cost and made somebody mad. But y'all gonna lie and act like whites just get to float through life when they disagree with the government, but blacks get hurt. No, they don't. They get their top popped off.
All right. Can we respond? Can we respond to Pastor Sotomayor?
Ayla, I got you. Don't worry about it. You have time.
We're gonna cut it here. Tommy.
Shit like that.
You deserve your flowers, baby. That was on you, Jay. It was on you, Jay. I couldn't let it rock. I felt you. I understand you. No victimhood. Fuck all that. Do what's best for you and your family, gang. And from there, you can start your own organization. Let's do it that way. Organize with family first. We're going to get it through there, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Tommy, hats off, man. Appreciate you. South Central. Peace.
We be really politicking while we whipping in the kitchen. God be my witness. At the age of 15, I was fighting